So I want to show you a diagram. This is outside the classified sphere. We've talked about this guy before. His name is Raymond Kurzweil. All right. Now he describes advancing computer technology. Okay, and on this diagram, it rivals all human minds around the year 2050. Okay? Now that's outside of the classified sphere. Inside the classified sphere, that capability, they reached that yesterday. So that means the Office of Total Information Awareness, they have the computer power to monitor the activity of every human mind on the planet in real time. And so let that sink in for a couple of seconds. And with their super advanced computers, and with my own personal knowledge of the mind control, all right, the scalar psychoelectronic weapon that they've used on me, theoretically, they will have the computer power to actively intervene upon every single human mind and install decision making and behavior. All right? This is all a technological accomplishment. So this is an invasion of the realm of consciousness by a power structure that is still centered around the idea of competition and conquest. And it is very closely affiliated with the regimes of financial competition and capitalist economy. Now, so it's a pretty darn good thing that civilizations far beyond our own, who are so advanced, they don't bother with money anymore. And they're starting to make contact with us. And one of their messages is that this money nonsense has beguiled us to the point where our survival is in question. Okay? The energy companies have created so much pollution, and they've begun to destabilize the climate to a point where we could get a series of runaway reactions that are irreversible. And so we have an opportunity now, and in fact, using the blockchain technology, we can create initial coin offerings, which are essentially crowd funds, and we can use those, a global, worldwide crowd fund, to fund the free energy research, because academia won't do it. All right? Number two, government won't do it because all the congressmen are bought and paid for by the special interest groups like Big Oil and the secret corporate consortia that are in tight with the generals in the classified sphere. So everything is fixed and rigged by money. And now it's possible to use open source research, decentralized networks, an initial coin offering to fund this crucial free energy research. So I've been sending out a lot of messages on Twitter to all the coinies and the open source guys and the decentralized network guys and the blockchain guys and the Bitcoin guys. I'm trying to get them to start an initial coin offering, a specifically tailored mathematical currency that will represent a crowd fund and that will fund the free energy. And I sent this idea to Stephen Greer, and as usual, I got no response. I never get any response from anyone, and it could be because everything I do is being intercepted. I noticed that my YouTube views have dropped to 0. So also, I want you to understand, here's another representation of a diagram by Raymond Kurzweil. He's trying to depict the asymptotic advancement of technology. So here's 1900, horse and buggies going up to 2100, and we might be right about here now, okay? And this curve, you see, that represents the advancement or the acceleration of technology. And he says that it comes to an asymptotic inflection point here in the near future, and it just starts going straight up. All right? Now, this diagram was invented assuming there is no technology transfer from civilizations beyond us. Now, that's not the case. All right? There has been large technology transfer, and that is going to accelerate rapidly. And instead of keeping all the technology secret, if we were allowed to use that technology for the advancement of human civilization and get rid of the money system, and we wouldn't have to buy things anymore. You can just materialize whatever you need with the advanced precursor engineering described by Thomas Bearden. So this is what the graph would look like with that. You're coming up a gradual increase to this point right here, and then bam, it just shoots straight up. We go straight up 1,000 years into the future. No more disease, no more ignorance, no more war, no more poverty, no more pollution, no more aging, and because war is over, we will be allowed to spread across the galaxy and inhabit hundreds of other planets. There will be more territory than we can realistically explore. So I think that's enough for 15 minutes.